I want to first appreciate God for the privilege of being here and being on this program. My background is one of, I am born into a family with my mother giving birth to 6 children of us. My mother had an encounter with Jesus in the year of 58, where she saw the revelation of Jesus Christ, and Jesus instructed her to hold tightly to him, and that in so doing he was going to bless her in very great ways. So she brought her children up in very serious dedication and devotion to God. Although along the line we like children, you just try to misroad a little bit, but came back to the Lord full force. And that was how it was until I went into the medical school. But something happened as I got into the medical school. I got into the medical school and my passion became stronger than just being a doctor. For example, when we did anatomy, with anatomy and so on. When you saw a sick person, yes, you wanted to do something far beyond just medicine. I remember many times I was so helpless concerning the state of sick people. I remember I would be sleepless when I got home. I remember when we were doing ward rounds, when you come back on, when you do rounds in the clinic, and every time I noticed that a particular patient died over the weekend, for example, and I was wondering how I could feel like this and practice medicine. I was too emotional. I was too attached to the sick. I knew that it wasn't possible for me to continue like that and survive medicine. So that was what happened. And I began to cry out to God for his help. And then I began to see the sick healed as a medical student. So those were the kind of things that shaped me before entering into ministry.
Yeah, and so you entered into the full-time ministry together with your wife,
with my wife,
who's also a medical doctor.
Who is also a medical doctor. My wife is a medical doctor. My wife's father is a medical professor. Okay, so we came to a junction where I just felt, look.
Did you, after the school, did you practice your
briefly like 2 years?
Yeah, okay.
Like 2 years. And
then in 1996,
and the same 96, November of 96, the church started on the 10th of November.
And it was a
we were 53 people on the day we started, and the power of God was tangible and the word of God was heavy, so it just kept growing. By the time we were 1 year old, we were over 600 to close to 900 people in the church. The first year anniversary, and then it continued.
And today you don't even know how many.
No, today I even hate to give specific figures, because at times I feel like it's a limitation. It's like saying you have arrived. But in summary, we have a church base in Abuja, and we run 5 services every Sunday morning.
It's tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands.
Yes.
Now, the base in Abuja, apart from the church I pastor, we have satellites, harvest centers within the same city, close to 60 locations.
That's in addition to the mother church.
In addition to the mother church, that run some 2, 3, 4, 5 services like that. When you come, you will see that. And when we pull together, the last time in 2007, we pulled together at the Abuja Stadium, and it was overwhelmed. You see, so that's how it is.
And not only that, you have a heart for Israel.
Yes.
Like especially the people in Nigeria, in the southern hemisphere, they do have.
Yes.
Would you please describe a little bit your relationship with Israel? Because we are taping this program now when we have the International Christian Feast of Tabernacles here in Jerusalem, set up by ICEJ, Christian Embassy. So, and you are one of the speakers. By the way, thank you for your sharing.
Thank you.
So, how would you describe your relationship and your heart concerning Israel?
I can speak for myself, speak for our church, and speak actually for the nation of Nigeria. The passion in the heart of Nigerians for Israel is intense. My mother came to Israel not long ago.
Yes.
She came to Israel not long ago. She came in July this is September.
Yes.
And she came and was not willing to go back home. She wasn't willing to go back home, actually. She came and she was 77 years old, heading towards 80, and she felt like, how could I come to this holy land and return back to a filthy world? She was saying she had so much encounter with God, and she had been dreaming of coming to the Holy Land since her youth, maybe 50-something years ago. That's the average person in the country. When it is pilgrimage, I don't know which other country, maybe America, would come to Israel like Nigerians. They come en masse because of the heart of the people. We stand with Israel because we know our roots as Christians and as the people of God, that this is Israel is the root of Christianity and the root of the covenant of God with his people. So the passion is strong, and we are trusting God to do more, because it has been passion, but we want to translate it into practical ways in which we can reach out to the people of the land in any way possible.
Yes.